Hey guys, Angelo Christian here, just coming to talk to you today about some of the learning uh, that I've picked up and with reading and watching videos, and realize that it's very important to recant or recite the information that you've learned to help to lock it into your brain. And so, uh, the book, the book Willpower is the first one that I want to talk to you about today. Um, and basically some of the summary of what I've talked about. And so, um, reaching the good life requires willpower, uh, focus, and you need to have accurate knowledge. Okay, and so because if you have the accurate information and you're focused, then and you have willpower, then you can reach the area where you want to go. Um, so you have the right information and you have the willpower, and people respond to rewards. Um, you need to have rewards there. There's a goal. Yes, you want a goal to accomplish something, but you want to have a reward. And so, in order to create willpower, you have to focus on the rewards and the pain. So, in other words, let's say that, um, for in regards to like my one of my areas I'm focusing on is wealth and building an empire with a lot of wealth. And break that down. Let's say, for right now, um, our goal is to fund, say, $8 million in a month with business, with the mortgage business. Well, that's a goal, but that's not really going to stimulate me as much as um, the uh, the reward of the allure to incentivize me as far as uh, if I say I'm going to get a brand new, like let's say a new Corvette Z06, or buy um, you know take the family on a vacation, and then start to look at that and get details about that as far as the car, or the vacation, to get excited about it, that reward, for doing well and being successful. And also the pain. What's it going to cost me if I don't live up to my potential? And how bad would it hurt me? Not living to my capabilities, and not striving for more and excellence. And so, um, I think that that's something that I need to be doing a lot more of and be more conscious of it. And what's it? Not just the reward, but also because people respond to pain, and not knowing that I'm not living to be enough, if I'm not doing all I can. So, um, and you need to be obsessed with the reward. That will uh, the person that I'm going to become. If I'm trying to and that's one thing that Grant's talking about. Instead of fixating on instant gratification that comes from, let's say, you know, eating a donut, um, fixate on becoming ripped and what that will do for your life. Obsessed with the reward of becoming a billionaire and getting your mind right. See, eating a donut is not a win-win. Eating the donut is not a win-win situation. It's an instant pleasure. It's an instant gratification, but it's not a win-win situation, because although it tastes good, but it's not good for me. You know, and so but getting in shape is a win-win situation. But you can have cheat meals and balance it out. Um, but you want to engage in things that are a win-win situation. You know, and try to not do things that are a win-lose situation that could just be instantly gratifying. So that's a huge thing. Um, um, that's one thing he talks about, is not just focusing on the goal. It doesn't emotionally stimulate somebody. They need to focus on the rewards. Um, the rewards that the goal will bring. Like I said earlier, if I fund the $8 million and I get to buy a new Corvette, I'm going to get more excited about getting the reward, the car, than just the goal. The goal is important too, but you want to have those rewards, and so you need to have some selfish in you. Be selfish to a certain degree, and then give back later once you've built up, um, those. Um, Once you've built up uh, enough wealth or accumulation of assets, and then you can be unselfish and give it away. You look at, like, Warren Buffett or Bill Gates. They build up a huge amount of assets, and then they give it away later. And so be more selfish now. Focus first on myself, um, and increase that more. Instead of being so altruistic and giving, focus on myself. And do rewards quarterly, small ones that, um, like I said, if for losing weight, I want to lose 10 pounds. I need to be thinking thin, eating lighter, drinking a lot of water, and when I do that, I'm going to get a new suit and feel better about myself. That's a win-win situation versus me just thinking about eating donuts or going out to a buffet. That's not really a win-win situation. Now, on the weekend, if I'm going to do, that's fine, but just don't kill yourself at it, and make sure you're doing enough exercise and have in your mind the reason why you're doing the exercise is to stay lean and fit, burn off fat, and be healthy. So, and that's really the some of the big takeaways I got off of this Moral Landscape book. I thought it was very powerful, and how you use rewards to incentivize yourself, um, uh, and focusing on that to motivate you, and not getting stuck on things that, like, instant gratification, and, like I said, not engaging in things that are not a win-win, that can end up hurting you. That although they have their sensory pleasures, or they give you instant gratification, you still gotta. And I'm not saying that you can't ever do that, but just watch it. So it's the scale's properly weighted towards more being, stoic as opposed to an Epicurean. So anyway, really good. I'm gonna upload this. I really enjoyed this book. So